wrists open, and the baby parrot struggles to emerge. Because what looks like a harmless ball game, that's real, as murderous intent. A dynamic menace, are trying to crack the shells above their ceiling.
Earth city burning and lungs smoke. Memory, I hear it changing and turning. Young hope, Kennedy assassinated by tourists. Blurry picture on the wall of my turret. I'm only blasting at the ones who deserve it. Cause I've been high, I've been low. In the city of roses, yeah, I could cry, I could choke. I won't hide where my home is, yeah, no surprise. Another woke back mountain is burning, yeah, I won't lie. I don't know what's stopping the purge from popping off. Talking soon, Freddy got figured, then he ran into his room. Then he found the knives and he found the super glue. Now you wanna fight till the red turns blue, till the feds come scoop. Bridge city, no biggie, no pity, mud sticky. All these Freddy's and sweaters at the door committee. Don't try to pretend you're not so silly. Tactical acid, I dropped the plastic, written the plastic to the back of my casket. You whacker than a free mattress covered in scratches from the last bitch you had it. You just mad that I cracked it before you could start to unwrap it. I just wish you could go back to the past to see how you acted. Always a spaz but never in practice, surrounded by actors with bad breath, mad stress, black vest, bad press, black death, start threat, grab bread, smell shits.
That workout that you guys just watched was done on Christmas Eve, so it was just a normal chest workout. I did some incline dumbbell press, cable flies, and then I did some dips, and then some more seated cable flies, and then I did some practice posing at the end. Feeling pretty good. About almost 13 weeks out right now. Now it is the day after Christmas, and just decided to pick up the camera and record and talk about some tips that I've been able to build my chest over the years. I've been training for about 10 years now. So started at age 15 and I'm 25 now. So definitely a lot of training experience since I've started working out. So the main thing that I've done to see the most progress in my training is including a lot of drop sets until failure. So for this workout in particular, what I did was at the end of each exercise on the last set, I would include a drop set until failure. So for the incline dumbbell press, what I did was I had the 100-pound dumbbells. I did that for a set of 10, which was a failure set, and then I immediately dropped down to 50-pound dumbbells, and then I did another set until failure. So I think I did about 15 reps with the 50s. And then I did the same thing with the cable flies and the dips. And the main reason why I do that is to make sure that I go beyond failure. And that really just pushes your body and adds intensity to your workouts. So I do that for pretty much every muscle group. But that's the main thing that I've done to see some really good progress on my chest development and everything else. So basically what I'm saying is a lot of us don't train as hard as we could or as hard as we should. So there's always some way to improve or push yourself harder than last time. You can always include more intensity in your workouts and push harder. So, the drop sets until failure, things like that, are progressive overload. And there are ways to push yourself more than last time. And, really, if you want it bad enough, you can always push harder, right? So that's just an extra tip for you guys that I've seen. Now that's a lot of Snickers. This is a yard long of Snickers. So pretty much all I got for Christmas was a lot of clothing, which is pretty much all I wanted anyway, because I just love clothes. Got a lot of Young LA actually. I'm not sponsored by Young LA. They actually did contact me a while back, but right now I'm just taking a break from sponsorships because being tied down with the contract it's not very fun. You have to post a lot, and I feel like I have less freedom, so I'm kind of taking a break from sponsorships. I am still sponsored by Blue Star Nutraceuticals though. It's a supplement company, but clothing companies right now, I'm not sponsored by anybody. But maybe eventually I would want to work with Young LA, but it kind of makes it more special when you for example with Janelle and I, she buys me Young LA as a gift and it's a surprise. Because to be honest, if you get a lot of clothing from a company, I've worked with a few clothing companies, you can kind of take it for granted. You get it for free, and and it's just not as special. There's kind of less value attached to it because you didn't buy it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of weird how it works. We have a fellow Mander here.
Gosh.
A fellow Mander taking a pre-workout that is probably illegal. Crack.
It's good stuff. Good. Got that
Yep.
good.
We're gonna try it today. We're gonna try it today, see how it goes. Well, actually, I think I've tried it before, but only a half scoop.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take it a full scoop today, and we're gonna see what effect it has. Hopefully, it's not actually crack. Or you know what? Maybe, yeah. Let's hope it's crack.
I'll keep that all in the video. It's perfect.
And we're also gonna be taking some salt with it for the pump. Has to be real. Yep. Or
It's recording. It's going now.
Oh, it's going. Oh. All right, so we're gonna take about a tablespoon of salt. You know how it works?
It's
You know
about a
why-
half
You know
tablespoon.
why salt gives you a good pump? Just helps with retaining water in the muscle.
Yeah, so basically when you have the salt, it helps pull a lot of the extracellular water that's in the skin and everything back into the muscles, so that we can have a both a faster recovery and higher intensity.
That makes sense.
And it also gives you much better pumps because it's pulling all the water from other places in the body back into the muscle. Yeah, delicious. You just love it.
It really enhances the flavor of the pre-workout.
Go, Jason.
So we got some separate beta-alanine. Beta-alanine is usually already in pre-workout, but I got it separate because I really like the effect that beta-alanine has for your workouts. Do you know what beta-alanine does? Just helps with strength, right? Performance and endurance in the gym.
Yeah, so it does what a lot of other things do. As far as vasodilators go, it just helps spread out the blood vessels so that way more blood can be transported both in and out of the muscle. And then some of them will help work on the ATP system, which is the primary energy system of the body. Just kind of like creatine does. It helps resynthesize the ATP after it's transferred into its exhausted state back into a usable form of ATP.
Okay.
But vasodilators like the beta-alanine just help increase the vasodilation, the dilating of your blood vessels. That way, better circulation. So good and tasty.
That makes sense. I actually like the itchy feeling from beta-alanine.
Yeah, because you can't just sit and be lazy with it. It's like, it's go time.
Yeah, like when you take it, it's like, now it's time to work out, and you feel the itches. But sometimes I don't, but today I want to be itchy today. The crack ain't working. Hey. It's the day after Christmas, and probably the most crowded I've ever seen the parking lot. What do you think?
No,
Well, it's not too bad.
there's actually parking spots.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, like, it's not even 5 p.m. yet,
Yeah, true. It is pretty busy for this time.
Yeah, it's only like 2 right now, and it's most crowded I've seen it. It's like everyone after Christmas is like trying to make up for, the weekend. All of them pies and snickerdoodles, cornbread, and...
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could, for example, have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream that isn't under control. Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be.
Your lifeline, you got through it. The next they don't know
come out of that and say, wow, that was a close shave, wasn't it? And then you would get more and more adventures, and you would make further and further out gambles.